This Weathersmith update is sponsored by our friends at Alliance Maintenance.
A good evening, everybody. 7 o'clock, Wednesday, June 24th. This is going to be off script, so surprise. Current temps, look at this, 70s to 80s. You can see where, like, Bartlesville's 80, so the clouds are breaking, starting to see some sunlight out there. But then we're also at the point of the evening where things are going to start trending down anyways. RH values still high. I mean, if you're tired of the water, I got bad news for you. All right, moving over to the forecast here. Tonight, we will drop down into the 60s across the area. Pop chances, look at that, increasing. Tomorrow, we will warm up into the mid 80s. Notice like Tulsa area 81, Wagner 83. That gives us an indication we're going to see some showers in the Oklahoma area versus like Joplin 84, Grove 85. So just a heads up. Pop for tomorrow. Very isolated, and we'll go through the model in just a moment, and we'll go over all that because we do have some severe weather chances. Tomorrow night, we'll drop down into the mid 60s, low 70s across the area. All right, let's move into severe weather. Tomorrow's outlook, we're all in a slight risk for severe weather. There is a tornado risk. Not sure why it's drawing weird. But we are in an elevated tornado risk tomorrow, so we could see some stronger tornadoes if we see any. Outside of that, wind concerns tomorrow, we're looking 60, 65 mile per hour winds, and then we're also looking quarter, maybe $half size hail. I wouldn't increase it up to golf ball just yet, but I think we'll see some large stones out there tomorrow. All right. Moving over to the model, we'll run it through here. This is 2 p.m. today, so let's fast forward here. 6 o'clock, 7, 8. Got showers expected south of I-40, and if we look at the current radar, it's even further south than expected, so I'm not quite worried about that for tonight. 9 o'clock, 10, 11, midnight, 1 a.m., 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we start seeing storms redevelop across central portions of Oklahoma. 4 o'clock, moving along I-40, basically 412 or 412 until I-40 is probably where the corridor of showers are going to start developing before daybreak tomorrow. 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, 10, 11. So scattered showers tomorrow morning. Okay, not anticipating anything severe, and I think Oklahoma is probably your best shot for it. As we work into the afternoon period, that's when we start getting unstable and things can start producing strong severe storms. 2 p.m. we got storms southwest Missouri, northeastern Oklahoma, southeastern Kansas, kind of all over the place. Like I said, quarter size hail, maybe $half, and 60, 65 mile per hour winds looks like the primary concerns. There are a few supercells based off the model data. We're off the NSSL stuff right now. So I do anticipate some isolated spin-up locations, but I think the majority of this is just going to be wind, hail, and heavy rain and lightning and all that normal stuff. 8 o'clock, 9, 10, this all screams high winds to me. I would be confident on 65, almost 70 mile per hour just looking at that. We have enough instability. 11 p.m., midnight, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3, 4, 5, 6. You get the idea. It's going to rain. A lot of it. All right. Looking at precip totals. Hold on. I got to switch products. Like I said, off the cuff here. All right. Storm totals. Let's just play this all the way through here. And you definitely see that corridor there. Big gap, and then we got Southwest Missouri. And the problem is we're looking at two different products. We're looking at the NAM versus the NSSL solution. So I was using the NSSL just to get an idea of storm type and what we're looking at severe weather-wise. The NAM is showing a flood event taking place basically north central Missouri, Oklahoma, going all the way west of Tulsa, where the NSSL product did not show that. So we got some differences that we need to line out um, overnight tonight between the models. All right, that is really all I wanted to go over. We just Everybody knows that we've got more rain coming in, so just a heads up. Switching over to the graphics real quick. Um, Next 24 hours in temperatures. Tomorrow, 80s. Like I said earlier, the low point tonight looks like between 5 and 7 a.m. for the majority of us. And then tomorrow, between 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, we'll hit our peak. Winds tomorrow will be higher in the afternoon and evening. That's probably storm-based wind speeds. And then the pop chances are high as well between 3 and 5 p.m., which makes sense with that. All right, next 10 days of pop. We're coming into a wet weekend, or at least the front of a wet weekend, and then we dry out ahead of July 4th. Temps, we're creeping up. Look at that, northeast Oklahoma, 96, 97, 96, upper 80s, low 90s, low 90s. So we're creeping out of the wet into the hot. Allergies off charts right now, and the pressure is kind of bouncing all over the place because of the systems moving through. All right, that is all I have for tonight, everybody. Have a fantastic evening. I will talk to you all tomorrow morning, and we'll storm track it tomorrow. All right, have a good one.